maraming tao nagsasabi na ang dami-dami kong ginagawa. And the name Lore comes from folklore. So yung mga pagkain namin dito, may kwento, no? Kwento ng resilience ng Filipino, kwento ng rootedness ng Filipino, kwento ng pagiging Filipino base sa mga pagkain from all over the country. Kaya ako hindi fragmented yung tingin sa sarili ko. Kung ano yung ginagawa ko, it is a full expression ng aking ideas. Just interpreted differently. Ang ideas, same ideas interpreted sa isang restaurant, same ideas interpreted sa isang libro, same ideas represented sa isang content sa social media, at isang idea sa aking interaction sa mga tao, no?
The first ever restaurant selection of the Michelin Guide Manila and Environs and Cebu 2026.
Itong mga librong to kasi, para siyang summary ng 10 taon ko na pagre-research. Finally, nabuo ko siya. Ako si Chef Tatong at panoorin nyo ang aking kwento bilang isang chef, restaurateur, author at content creator dito sa Tikim TV YouTube. Diba? Bongga. Sige, rolling. And we are here at one of my restaurants. It's called Lore by Chef Tatong, located at the 3rd floor of Juan Bonifacio High Street Mall sa BGC. So Lore is my signature restaurant. It's a Filipino restaurant that focuses on regional cuisine. At eto dito, napaka-interesting talaga ng ating mga dishes kasi we have dishes from all over the 3 areas, no? Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. From the regions, meron tayong mga dishes from Leyte, dishes from Mindanao, dishes from the mountain province and all that. Kaya nagiging interesting natin na kahit na galing siya sa iba't ibang lugar sa Pilipinas, pag sinama mo siya sa isang lamesa, may sense siya, may connection siya, may kwento siya kung bakit siya nagkaganon. Ito talaga yung perfect place for you. It's Lore. Because hindi lang pagkain, pati yung kwento ng pagkain is very interesting. And also, I run the channel, simple.ph at yung Chef Tatong channels. Igisa na natin, walang bawang. Saute ko lang para lumabas yung bango. Minsan, naglalagay dito. Kung ano ako sa camera, ganun din ako sa totoong buhay. Pero sa aking paningin, I'm just expressing myself, no, in different ways. Open kami ng mall hours, no? So as soon as the mall opens around 10 o'clock, we open our doors at 11, open for lunch up to dinner. And nagsasara kami ng 11 din sa gabi. At Lore, we can accommodate around 100 plus people at a time. We have a function room. One of the few restaurants in Juan Bonifacio that has a balcony and overlooking of BGC, and also we have space ideal for groups, no? So if you have a group of around 20 people, 15 to 20 people, if you need a long table, we can accommodate that. we really offer a complete selection of dishes from appetizers to dessert, no? We really try to satisfy everyone. Alam mo naman, pag pamilya yung kasama mo sa kainan, di ba? Iba-iba yung gusto. So, we have our classic recipes from kare-kare to adobo, but we have and we specialize in yung mga regional dishes talaga na medyo nakakaiba. And we also try to serve it in a very elegant manner. So, ito, pag special occasion, ito talaga yung perfect place for you. It's really worth experiencing and worth coming back to. Kaya ang dami din naming mga guests dito na paulit-ulit, especially when they have guests from out of town or abroad. So, ang aming presyo dito, medyo mataas compared to other restaurants, pero hindi siya ganun ka-expensive that prohibits you from coming. So, kasi medyo premium yung experience namin dito sa L'Or, you will expect also that the service and the quality of food is also premium. Pero, it's still very affordable. Dito kasi, one of the things that yung dinadayo talaga ng tao, yung mga dishes namin na hindi masyadong available sa ibang restaurant. So, one of the dishes that really stand out here is the tausug pianggang, no? So, it's a dish na I've been preparing for the longest time. More than a decade ko na siya ginagawa. And it's made with burnt coconut. So, yung niyog, yung laman niya sinusunog at ginagawang parang curry paste with spices. And niluluto yung chicken doon. So, nagiging itim yung sauce niya dahil sa burnt coconut. Marami din kaming ibang mga dishes dito na from up north, like meron kaming pinuling na sausage, blood sausages which are smoked, at marami pang ibang mga regional recipes na dito nyo lang makikita. And siguro, nararamdaman ko talaga, yun talaga yung role ko talaga sa buhay. Kasi kung bibilangin mo lang yung pinanggagawa ko, sometimes hindi mo maintindihan bakit ko pa ginagawa o kailangan ko pa siyang gawin. Pero within my heart, nararamdaman ko talaga na parang it energizes me. The more I do, the more I am energized, the more I'm able to share, lalo akong nabubuhay. Kaya even this book, itong libro na lumabas, yung Pinasimple, is actually the first of a trilogy. Actually, isang set yan na 3 libro. So, sa akin talaga, it's really deep study na hindi ko lang binabase yung sarili ko, pero it is a continuing parang hindi academic work and research na simulan ng mga intellectual greats like Doreen Fernandez, yung mga trabaho and research of Maria Orosa, and Hilda Fernando, and all of these people, Feliz Santa Maria. Pinagdugtong-dugtong ko yung mga research nila, pinagdugtong-dugtong ko yung mga trabaho nila to be able to find patterns, to be able to find clues, to be able to codify Filipino food. And I feel that it will be a valuable contribution in understanding Filipino food. Kasi yung advocacy ko talaga bilang isang chef is really to be an advocate for promoting Filipino food. So ito talaga nakikita ko kasing opportunity na bilang isang chef and author, na makonect ko yung pinanggagawa ko, mga pinagsusulat ko sa aking mga libro, napapatikim ko din sa mga tao through my restaurants. And ito din siya, paraan din siya na para magturo sa mga younger generation na mga chefs, mga cooks, na ma-introduce din sila sa mga recipes na hindi masyadong popular, hindi masyadong nakikilala. Pero through it, medyo nagkakaroon tayo ng mas malalim na understanding kung ano talaga yung Filipino cuisine. Kahit na galing siya sa iba't ibang lugar sa Pilipinas, pag sinama mo siya sa isang lamesa, may sense siya, may connection siya. Ako, sobra kong natutuwa sa nagiging resulta ng dynamics, ng pagiging content creator ko, pagiging restaurateur, pagiging chef, at pagiging author, na nakakabuo ko ng kwento that can be experienced through different mediums, na bilang pagkain talaga, bilang nababasa mo, bilang napapanood mo sa social media, para ma-share ko din yung perspective ko on what Filipino food is. Especially right now na ang Filipino food is gaining so much attention globally, Pero kailangan din natin maglabas ng sarili nating narrative bilang Filipino chefs based in the motherland or based in the Philippines, para magkaroon ng magandang dynamic and interaction yung pag-promote ng Filipino food in a global setting.
ever restaurant selection of the Michelin Guide Manila and Environs and Cebu 2026.
At ito ang aking kwento. Pero sa totoo lang, happy ako. All things na meron ako right now, hindi siya perfect yung buhay ko. Maraming mga challenges. Pero I'm happy because I'm able to share my truth all the time. Diba? Walang lokohan, walang drama, walang issue, diba? So, diretso lang, moving forward, doing what I love to do. And siguro I'm so blessed these days na binigyan ako ng, hindi naman opportunity, pero the machinery and the capacity to make my vision come alive. So, yun talaga, nandito na ako sa point in my life na masasabi nating manifesting, di ba? Making things happen. And sana tuloy-tuloy siya. If you're able to strip that away, what is left is something that is beautiful and that is elegant. Alam mo, ang Filipino food is more than just adobo and sinigang. Yung masarap sa akin, very important, malinaw yung idea. Alam mo, ang buhay ay complicated because we make it complicated. Diba? Complicated ang buhay kasi komplikado yung tao. Kaya, it takes a certain degree of clarity of thinking. Napaka-importante to discover who you are para yun ang magiging guide mo on how to live your life.
Chef, ano mauna sa pagigisa? Sibuyas o bawang?
Mantika unahin mo kasi pag walang mantika, hindi gisa ang tawag doon.